Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I'm Mr. Jones Crasto and I would like to welcome you to Jones Crasto, your ultimate destination for entertainment and news. Our YouTube channel brings you the latest in news and entertainment, while our brokers services excel in mergers and acquisitions, as well as the buying and selling of exclusive real estate, luxury yachts, corporate jets, and helicopters, along with managing their global operations. For more details, visit our website at jonescrusto.com or contact us at jonescrusto@gmail.com. Thank you for tuning in. Next, let's dive into a discussion about the F-111 Aardvark. This resilient plane is properly named. The Aardvark was still in service for Operation Desert Storm in early 1991. The jet performed exceptionally, with 3.2 successful missions for every unsuccessful mission, the best success ratio for any strike aircraft used in the war. While most American military aircraft are given names that connote athleticism, virality, hostility, or prowess, that is, Lighting, Raptor, Poseidon, Thunderchief, Mustang, Apache, Talon, and Sabre. Others are simply given the name that fits. Consider the F-111 Aardvark. The name doesn't exactly suggest nobility or aptitude, but it fits thanks to the F-11's elongated nose, which bears resemblance to the humble Aardvark. To be fair, to aardvarks, a burrowing a mammal found in Africa. The species is hardy and resilient. The last remaining species of the family Oricheropodidae, which today enjoys a habit ranging through much of sub-Saharan Africa. The point is the aardvark name isn't as much of a slight against the F-11 as one might expect. And like the mammal, the F-11 aardvark has admirable characteristics and a resilient heart. Introducing the sweep wing, the F-11 marked as an important juncture in aviation history. Why? Because the F-11 was jam-packed with brand new technologies. Most probably, the sweep wing. The sweep wing is exactly what it sounds like it would be, a wing that can sweep back and forth on its joint with the fuselage. The benefit of the sweep wing is that the aircraft can take on a different shape and hence different flight characteristics mid-flight. Should the F-11 need to generate lift and or drag, the wings can extend outward, offering more stability and lift. Alternatively, should the F-11 need to reduce drag, say to go fast, then the wings can be pulled in close to the fuselage. The F-11's wings could sweep between 16 and 72.5 degrees, while the F-111 was the first aircraft to feature the swept wing. The technology is not most commonly associated with the F-111. Rather, the swept wing is most commonly associated with the F-14 Tomcat. The reason is Tony Scott and Tom Cruise and the prominence of the F-14 in 1986 top-grossing film Top Gun. Swept wings would never become the default configuration for military aircraft, but the technology would be incorporated into several name brand jets, including the B-1 Lancer, Panavia Tornado, Tu-22M, and MiG-23. Swept wings were not the only technology introduced through the F-111. The Aardvark also introduced afterburners on turbofan engines, a terrain-following guidance system, and an escape capsule that allowed the two-person crew to eject together. Afterburners on turbofan engines and terrain-following guidance have become the default on military aircraft, but most aircraft still eject individual seats rather than a capsule, ahead of its time. The F-111 was introduced in March 1968, just in time for US forces to escalate their efforts in Vietnam. However, the initial batch was found to be fundamentally flawed. A hydraulic control valve rod for the horizontal stabilizer was faulty and would occasionally cause the F-111 to to pitch up dangerously. Three aircraft were lost in the first few months after delivery. The fleet was grounded for 3 years while the problem was diagnosed and fixed. The jet returned in time to serve for the back end of the war, earning the respect of US service members and North Vietnamese adversaries alike. The Aardvark was still in service for Operation Desert Storm in early 1991. The jet performed exceptionally, with 3.2 successful missions for every unsuccessful mission, the best success ratio for any strike aircraft used in the war. Yet, just a few years later, the F-111 would be retired from service. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Thank you.